Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today, we're in Goose rehab. So as I'm sure you know, my guard goose Mumbles was attacked by my turkey Piper. She really did a lot of damage on her head and eyes, so we're down here in the garage where it's heated, and I have a whole setup here for her to try and get her better. And Echo Pup's always here to help. I know we just had a huge influx of followers, so I want to thank you for all your support and your kind words in the comments. My name's Cody, and it's nice to have you along. This is Echo Pup, and this is my white Emden guard goose Mumbles. She's coming up on 2 years old this year, and I'm really trying my best to get her back to healthy. She's not eating on her own yet, but she still is drinking, so I have some shredded cabbage as well as cut up cantaloupe floating in her water there. There's some electrolytes in there as well as apple cider vinegar. And I've been doing warm rag compresses as well, trying to loosen up all that gunk around her eyes. After cleaning her eyes, I've been applying terramycin and antibiotic ointment to her eyes 4 times a day as directed. But if you have any experience with this or any knowledge you want to pass along, I'm happy to hear any suggestions. I have a plant starter heat mat in here that she was sitting on all night last night, but then she pooped there this morning, so I moved her. I got all the old water dumped out here. I am going to open the garage today because it is a little bit warmer and get all this cleaned out of here and dump these buckets, as well as fill up another tub to get her to float again. And since I have her down here in the garage where it's closer to the house, I'm able to use my camera system and keep an eye on her. And I got an alert last night. When I looked at it, she was trying to get up and try and walk around the pool, but she wasn't really walking. She was just flapping her wings, and then she ended up getting over the edge of the pool out onto the floor. She eventually made it up over the edge, but I was able to see that on camera, so I came out here and got her back into the pool. But I feel like her legs are getting real stiff with her just sitting all the time. She doesn't want to stand up and walk around because she doesn't know where to go, so she's just sitting down, and I don't want her legs locking up on her and causing any other problems that she already has. So I'm going to fill that tub up with some fresh water, get Mumbles moved over into it. It's going to be a nice warm bath, so she's going to be in some warm water while I open the door. And then I can get all this old hay pulled out of her pool, get the whole pool cleaned up, and get some fresh dry hay in there again. Oh girl, you want to go swimming? I gotta get you cleaned up. Your pool's a little stinky now. I was trying this morning after a warm compress to try and press around her eye and get some of the pressure out of there and some of the discharge. There was some liquid coming out of there, but I'm not able to get that big white gunk out of there. You can see how she has that white gunk covering her eye, and I'm just not sure how forceful I can be with trying to get it out of there. Huh girl, you look a little rough, but we're gonna get you cleaned up. Hopefully this antibiotic ointment's working, but you can kind of see the swelling from behind her head. You can see that one eye's a little bit further out than the other. Quit moving when I move. Work with me, girl. It's time for a turnover, Mumbles. And I'm putting 20 gallons in the pool because that raises the water level up just enough to where she can float around and use her legs and keep it low enough so she can't hop out. I gotta go in the house, get 2 more buckets. I'll be right back, Mumbles. Come on, pup. Ugh, watch it, pup. You hear that water pouring, Mumbles? Alright, fresh and clean, ready for Mumbles. What do you think, girl? You ready for a bath? Ready for a bath? Did you get a couple drinks? Yeah, you got a couple drinks? You ready for a bath? Pup. Yeah, she's a stinky bird, isn't she? She's a stinky bird. Alright, stay out of there. She has still been preening herself a lot, which worries me a little bit because I clean her eyes, and once she gets her face wet, she starts rubbing her head all over her back and stuff, so I'm not sure if that just reintroduces dirt back into her eyes, because it's not like she can really keep her eyes closed while she's doing that, so I'm not really sure how that's affecting it, but she's keeping up with her preening, which I think that's good. Alright, girl, let's get you to float a little bit. Let's relax those legs. Ooh. There you go. Yeah. Yourself cleaned up a little bit, huh? There you go. Now you can move your legs, huh? Now you can move your legs. There you go, Mumbles. You're standing now. Good. Get a drink and just let your legs stretch out. Gotta clean those tail feathers too. You had a big blowout this morning. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Big blowout. It's okay. You can float around. It's not a ton of room for you, but gives you a little bit of floating time. It's okay, Mumbles. There you go, Mumbles. You're gonna get a little bit of daylight for a little bit. Some fresh air blowing in. Well, you stay in there just for a little bit, girl. Just a moment longer. Almost ready for you. Okay, girl. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Drain me out. Got a first towel here to get most of it off of her before I put her into the dry hay. And girl, yeah, bundle you up. Bundle you up, Juice. Get you up into your pool so you don't run away. Set her on another towel because she's going to keep dripping, so I want all this water to try and get soaked up with the towel, and then she'll move on to the dry hay. Yeah, there's some water in there. Good girl. She's going to start preening now. I can't really do much with her eyes because she's going to be preening and keep messing with them, but I feel like that's like a solid pus, like whenever chickens get an eye infection, they get that coryza or something that it's called, and you need to kind of squeeze it out, and I'm thinking that's this case. Huh? But I don't want to put too much force on her eye if that's not the case. If you know, let me know. Huh, Pop, you're sticking with her, aren't you? Because you're a good boy. Yeah, always right beside her. You're all set up now, Mumbles. I'm obviously not going to try and clean her eyes and put the ointment on right now because I want to give her a little bit of time to finish preening herself and start relaxing, and then I'll come back and get the ointment on her eyes. Yeah, I don't want her to put the ointment on and then her just keep doing this. I'm thinking I might run up to the barn and grab Rita just to bring her down here and see if she can quack, make noise, and make Mumbles feel a little bit more comfortable having another animal around. A lot of the times I'll see Rita sitting next to Mumbles, so I think they're probably the best friends that I could use here. And if I can bring Rita down to talk to Mumbles, maybe help her emotional state out a little bit, I think that'll be good. And girl. Now, Pop. All right, Mumbles, I'll be back. And we gotta put the camera on her. We're gonna check on Dizzy and the kids before we head up to the barn. Now, Pop. Hey, Dizzy, what you doing? Yeah, you moaning and groaning in there, huh? Let me let you out and you can look around. Oh, calm down, Dizzy head. Yeah. Jeez, you scratched up the ground all there, huh? Huh, babies, you staying warm? Oh, watch out, Dizzy, let me get this. All right, let me get your water all cleaned up here, Dizzy. Hey, girl, I need to kneel there. Yeah. Fresh water for you. Got everything right here you need. There you go, girl. Try and get all the wood shavings out of your tray here because you keep getting it all filled up. We are over the hump here of the last cold spell, so all the snow's starting to melt back and it's real rainy today. Just starting to turn everything into mud. I hear ya. Everybody wants to come outside now, huh? Yeah, you noisy animals. Hey Bert, hey Ro, hey Bonnie, hey Dot, hey Muffins, hey Bucket of Feathers, hey Snowball, Anna, Dalmatian, how y'all doing? Hey Sus, Lucy, Dolly, Sammy, everybody getting along? Ducks, what are you yelling about? Rufio, you're a little wet, buddy. Why don't you come inside? I think this is the Dot that I saw yesterday that might have Bumblefoot. She seemed to be limping around. So I might have to catch her later and check her out. She might need an Epsom salt bath. I don't know if she's the right one, but she was molting, and this one looks like it's molting, so that might be her. I finally got water back into the barn here. This thawed out, and now I think, yep, float valve is working. So now I don't have to carry water buckets up to the barn anymore. I can just fill them up from the rain tanks. What are y'all doing? Bert, Sammy, are you not letting Rufio inside? That's not nice. I'm gonna do a barn turnover, get them all fresh water and feed, and then we'll head out and try and catch Rita. Alright, the duck pools are all cleaned out, so they have fresh water. And I did leave a pool on the inside pen here so the chickens can have it, but they have other options too. You can give them clean water, but you can't make them prefer it. So Rita's actually down by the gates right now. She's a jumbo white pekin, and Rita actually stands out a little bit because she has a black beak. She's a little bit older than all my jumbo white pekins. I actually rescued Rita from another flock that got eaten by coyotes. She was the only one left, so I brought her into my flock. If you go back to that video, Mumbles actually attacked Rita the first night she was here, and I had to heal Rita up a little bit away from the other ducks. And it ended up taking about 3 months before Rita was accepted into the duck flock. But she's been with them for a while now, and everybody's been getting along. And like I said, whenever they all relax and sit down, I usually find Rita sitting next to Mumbles, so I think she's gonna be the best bet. She didn't volunteer for this, but I'm hoping she's okay with it. Huh, Bert? Hey, Sammy. I think I'm gonna use this wheelbarrow to get Rita down to the house. I also need to bring down Mumbles some fresh hay, so that's gonna help. Excuse me, Snowball, I just need some fresh hay. Oh, you got a raw spot, girl, huh? Bert's been doing work on you. I hear you, Bert. Alright, I think this will make a nice little bed for Rita if she stays in it on the way down, hopefully. Watch out, little row. Before I grab Rita, I need to check on our new turkey friends. Hey, turkey. Coming in, guys. Oh, you're on the ground right now. How you doing? Hey, little turkey. Hey, turkeys, how you doing? You still have food in here? Your water's still good? Don't worry, I'm just freshening up your hay. Yeah. Get freshened up in here for you. Cover up those droppings. Yeah. You've met Echo, right? You guys getting along yet? No, not yet. It's gonna take some time, huh? What? You little talkers, huh? You guys are little talkers. It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you. Echo Pup's not even interested in you. You don't have to worry about him. Huh, do we have a male and a female here? That'd be nice. One's lighter, one's a little bit darker. I don't know. This one does have some feathers coming up the back of its neck, but so does this one a little bit, and that's usually a sign of a female. Whoa, buddy. Don't chase, don't chase. At least they got their perch to head up to safety. Our little one. We've been getting some name suggestions, so keep dropping them. I haven't spent enough time with them to get an idea of what their name should be. I like to spend the time with the animals and kind of get a fitting name for them. They do like to hang up there at the top, though, so they can see the view. They have a window, though. Come on, pup. They're all good. They're still going to be staying inside the hut. I'm not letting them free range yet. It's pretty muddy out here and the grass isn't growing, and I really want them to associate that building with home, so when I do let them out, then they go right back into their hut at night. Instead of what Piper did, and she roosted up into this maple tree one night. We had some good memories with Piper. I wish it ended up different. You ducks ready? Where's Rita? There's a field trip. Yeah, I want Mumbles to hear these duck sounds. It's okay, Rita. We got her. Well, I can tell she's not excited about being in the wheelbarrow, but this is going to be the easiest way to get her down there. Hold on, girl. All right, well, Rita was actually a little bit of a handful, but I got her down in here, and she is talking to Mumbles a little bit. Every time she makes a noise, Mumbles makes a noise. Yeah, you're talking, Mumbles. Your ducks are okay, girl. Yeah, she's right with you. She's right with you. Rita, just make a little bit of noise, girl. She wants to talk to you. That's good. Yeah, just a couple little squeaks or two. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Go ahead, talk to each other. Let her know what's going on, Rita. Let her know what's going on at the barn. Mumbles, you can tell her about your experience here. Leave him alone, Pop. Yeah. Just be nice, Rita. Yeah. I'm gonna watch you, girl. I'm not gonna leave you alone with her in case she picks on Mumbles, but yeah, I don't think she will. She's a nice duck. You a sweet girl? You want some of that water and cantaloupe Mumbles has? Go ahead. You can tell her where it is. Yeah. So Mumbles' eyes are looking really bad right now. Before I went up and got Rita, I did a whole clean out and added ointment, and I tried to squeeze some more of that pressure out, and I think that's actually working. I don't really do good with eyes at all. I can't look at other people's eyes if something's wrong with them. I can't even put contacts in my own eyes. So this is really difficult for me trying to work on Mumbles' eyes, but I think that's what she needs. She needs that pus and that discharge to be squeezed out of there so that the ointment can get down to her eye. And I think the warm compresses are really helping with that, but it's taking some time. Now, Rita. Yeah, your ducks are okay, Mumbles. Rita's here to tell ya. Yeah, you sweet girl. Good. Keep drinking. Keep drinking, my darling. Rita, you can have some of that too if you like. What are you looking at, pup? Nothing up there, Boyle. Good girl. I'm gonna try and get you some warm compress again, okay? I think it's helping. Yeah, I think it's helping, girl. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not sure Rita knows why she's here. Huh. You're here to talk to Mumbles. Talk to her. Tell her what's going on. You want to be out in the mud. Tell her about the mud. Tell her about all the mud that's out there you're picking through. I'm really trying hard right now not to throw up on my goose. There's a lot of pus coming out of her eyes. Oh, girl. was absolutely disgusting. I know, girl, but that's gotta feel better. We got so much pressure out of your eyes from that. Look at that white pus gunk that was coming out of there. So much of it was coming out. There's definitely more in there, but as I was pushing, it was turning clear, so I wasn't able to get any more of those chunks out. But I think over time it's gonna keep pushing, so I'm just gonna try and keep up with it, and hopefully the antibiotics are doing something. Now, Rita, you settling in? You just gonna hang out with her a little bit? That'd be nice. That'd be nice of you. If any of you have a better understanding of what needs to be done to her eyes, please let me know in the comments down below. But I'm going to let Rita talk to Mumbles for a little bit down here before I take her back to the barn. Hopefully hearing another duck and having another animal around will give her a little bit of support. But that's going to be all for this one. If you want to keep following along with everything here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below. Check out my description for my other channel, which I have a lot of gardening and aquatics on. Hit that like button before you leave, and if you want to help support the channel even more, check out the join button. You can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching.